Hello, hello. Today we'll talk about food that can make you feel good. According to statistics, most people, when they feel blue, automatically reach for alcohol, chocolate, um, energy drinks, drugs, sweet treats like candy bars, cookies, and so on, which in the long run can develop into an addictive habit that does more harm than good. Well, today I'll share with you an amazing recipe that you can make at home by yourself, something that you can use anytime you feel emotionally unstable, stressed, or angry. I learned this recipe from a Chinese herbalist who shared with me the legend of its origin. It's very interesting, which goes back to ancient China, where the emperor of China asked his royal alchemist to create a powerful probiotic. Oh, no, sorry. It's not really probiotic in those days. It's modern word. It was just cheap, effective, healthy, long-lasting food that he could feed thousands of the Great Wall laborers who suffered from depression, from exhaustion, and so on. So it was cheap and efficient and healthy. Well, and most important, it was to elevate their mood and patriotism. So something that could enhance optimism, support their health, enable them to finally complete that construction of the Great Wall of China, which began 2,300 years before that. So the alchemist cut up some cabbage, then combined it with salt, carrots, rice vinegar, cloves, and black pepper, and let it sit to ferment for a couple of days. So the recipe worked. They trialed it, and in no time, happy workers completed one of the largest building constructions on our planet, the one that is seen from the space till now. So eventually the recipe made its way to Europe, where it was adopted and modified by various cultures, including Romans and Germans and all other nations. In fact, in my 40 years of hunting for natural stimulants for better health, longevity, and pleasure, I discovered that every nation on our planet has something similar to combat stress, elevate mood, add a healthy touch to their diet, and make you feel better when you feel blue. And we all have those days. So I'm talking about fermented foods and beverages like beer, wine, kombucha, or in Korea, it's kimchi. Well, in Mongolia or Central Asia, I tried amazing thing, which is mildly alcoholic drink made from milk of mare, horse, or camel. Uh, it actually elevates mood. It tastes good, especially on a hot day, and if kumis is cold with some ice in it. But it's not what we are talking today about. There are thousands of foods and pickles that you can buy, but the best one that you actually will make yourself, cheap, effective, and it's fun to make. Anyway, so, if you would like, hang on, I should mention here that if you are sensitive to alcohol, because all fermented foods, including kefir, sauerkraut, kombucha, all of them, they all contain alcohol, just tiny bit, but it's still alcohol. So which is not recommended for children, pregnant women, or breastfeeding ladies. Also, all fermented foods contain histamine, which is also not recommended for people with histamine intolerance. So today's recipe's active ingredient is humble cabbage that can be turned into a powerful mood elevator through a simple process of fermentation, which allows microorganisms to feed on sugars in the ingredients and break them down into tasty and beneficial byproducts. Sounds horrible, but those byproducts are full of nutrients like small amounts of alcohol in combination with trace elements, vitamins necessary for your brain to produce feel-good chemicals. Yes, dopamine, endorphins, and so on. So this sauerkraut recipe is easy and expensive to make at home by yourself. In reality, it is nature that will actually make it for you. Once you make it, put it in the fridge and it will last for 9 months. You can use it as is or as salad, but the most important thing is its juice. So you can see that juice actually is magic. If you had big night before, you just drain some juice and slowly drink it. And I guarantee in about 5 to 10 minutes, you will feel a lot better. It's full of vitamins and trace minerals. So the recipe for this sauerkraut, let's call it sauerkraut, because it is sour, and it is Kraut in German. It means, it translates as cabbage. So anyway, so look under this video to find the recipe, enjoy, and let me know if it worked for you. Well, in case if you would like to learn more recipes, well, look out for my book, Aphrodisiacs Adventures, or just, well, go on my website, Aphrodisiacs Expert, it's one word.com. So until next week, I'll bid you goodbye, and I have to let you know that next week we'll talk about food that can induce deep, pleasant sleep to health, long life, and pleasures.